Well, we just got the new list in.
They're not cutting us any slack, are they?
Well, what are we gonna do?
Watch these vids, I guess.
What's interesting is you have a civilization being built that started off by genetic mutating an existing hominid species on Earth to create a worker race. A worker race that was enslaved but didn't believe they were enslaved. They did two things. They installed a worship gene in the human genome. When this gene is turned off, the person has no need or want to worship outside of itself or him or herself. When it's turned back on, the person has a feel or need to worship something on the outside. So this worship gene was put in. They were masquerading as gods. They needed to put that in there to keep us loyal to them. So we would do the work thinking it would be giving praises to the gods. And then the second thing is, I believe the reason what makes you a Caucasian, makes me a black person, what makes an Asian person yellow, what makes an indigenous American person red, is a genetic marker.
We got worship genes put in us.
I'm not sure I believe that.
I find him fascinating. I find him absolutely fascinating, just the stuff that he says. It blows me away.
The implications are huge on that. To think that there's alien things that created us and modified our DNA, it would totally blow every kind of history and system out of the water that we know or were taught.
Well, we would have to find definite proof of that, and so far there isn't, so... It's a very interesting concept, and it is a very disturbing concept as well. Right? All right. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments.
Genetics, I started digging into this. I said, why is this color difference? I shouldn't be this skin tone because my ancestors were working in the fields of Africa or walking in the sands of the desert. It's ridiculous.
That's the theory, right?
That's the theory.
It's because being out in the sun all day produces more melanin to protect you from...
foolishness.
Right.
But I discovered real science in real books in colleges. It says that there's a 2% variance in genes between races of people. Now that 2% difference is so big on the genetic scale that it would take multi-millions of years to happen naturally through natural evolution, but it happened in 200,000 years. So what the scientists are saying is it happened artificially. They say they don't know how it happened artificially, but when you look at the Sumerian tablets and you discover the Tower of Babel incident, it really explains what happened.
Okay. The Tower of Babel explains the whole thing through the Sumerian tablets, because they built the tower and the gods came, well, God came and struck them all down and gave them different languages and scattered them to the four corners of the earth.
Well, it certainly fits that story.
It does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. There's a lot of similarities for sure in between many ancient texts. So, it tracks, but that's, I don't know, believing that's pushing it to me. Yeah.
Well, there's other theories out there about all that stuff.
There are a lot.
You know?
Just not very popular. So probably for good reason. Well, what are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments.
Not sure I would call that evidence.
No, not really. It was costumes, and a wardrobe
CGI.
function.
That was CGI in some of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bless her heart. Bless their heart. That's all I've got
At
to
least
say.
they got a view from us.
That's totally staged.
Well, you know, all the people yelling in the background and cheering and things, that leads me to believe that some sort of, like a drone or
A
something.
drone show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It had to be.
Because if it was like an
The people would be screaming in the bad
unidentified, like mysterious thing, then
Mhm.
people would be freaking out.
way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
They would be screaming in the bad way.
Mhm.
This is cheering, and this is some sort of drone show.
Yeah, not much
Or
else needs to be
something.
said about that.
Nope. Next. That is the weirdest thing I have seen in a really long time. That dude looks pretty freaked out.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling though, you got some little Singaporean children dressed in costumes, and they're out in the jungle. They found a cave, and they're like, "Hey, let's do this recording right here."
That's very possible. But they looked so weird.
Mm-hmm.
What if they were creatures? What
Well-
kind of creatures do you think they would be? Like some weird little goblins or something?
I mean, who knows? I don't know what the legends are over in that area of the world,
No.
but you got like
No.
chupacabras in Mexico, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, stuff like that.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might be something like that.
Yeah. It looked like a sort of fey folk kind of.
Maybe somebody
thing to me.
knows.
Yeah.
They could tell us.
If you know, please tell us in the comments. Because we're mystified. Although I might look it up. You made it to the end. Thanks so much.
We have to do this every day from now on, so make sure to subscribe so we can get on them algorithms and stuff.
And please hit like on our video. That would help us out tremendously.
Bye-bye now.